Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am talking about unpopular opinions. So I literally suck at this because when I was trying to figure out what I wanted to vlog about, I was like, what is an unpopular opinion? Like, I low-key have no idea. So I looked it up on the internet, and I believe it was from Wikipedia, and they said unpopular opinion is defined as ideas and beliefs that go against or completely contradict the conventional status quo. So these are things that you don't like, that the rest of the world likes. And for me, this was really challenging because I don't know my own personal unpopular opinions, besides one. I know one. And I will definitely share that at the end because it is something I totally stand for. And if you're against it, we just probably can't be friends. I'm kidding. We can totally be friends. But it's just something very important to me. So today I'm reading Twitter unpopular opinions. So I just have 10 prepared. And I can't wait to get started. So this first one says, socks with slides is fashionable. I agree. Current mood, job well done. Okay, so I totally think slides with socks is cool. However, I don't think it's fashionable. I think they are good for convenience and are chill and low-key vibe. If you really put your socks and your sandals together, matching with your whole outfit, then maybe it would be fashionable. But my overall opinion on this is that it's cool, but not fashionable. So, no, I don't agree. Popular opinion, relationship edition. Flirting is cheating. Being nice and thoughtful doesn't make you a simp. People butcher I love you by saying it too soon. Texting is better than Snapchat when you're in a relationship. Okay, so my opinion is that I totally agree with all of these. Flirting to me is cheating. I don't feel like that's right if you're in a relationship with someone. Being nice and thoughtful doesn't make you a simp. Okay, so first of all, I didn't even know what simp was until Saturday. I've never heard of this. My boyfriend tried to explain it to me as someone who quits hanging out with the bros and playing video games and stuff to go hang out with his girlfriend. I'm not sure if that's 100% accurate. I also looked it up on the internet and it didn't exactly say those exact words. So I'm low-key not sure until I start hearing it more and hear people use it. But I totally don't think that being nice and thoughtful is you being someone who quits hanging out with the bros. For me personally, I want my boyfriend to hang out with his friends because I want to hang out with my girlfriend, so why wouldn't I want him to do the same thing but with his guy friends? But I don't think being nice and thoughtful goes with that. You should just be nice and thoughtful anyways. That doesn't really make you anything besides nice and thoughtful, and then your person in your relationship is also going to be nice and thoughtful to you. It's not giving up anything because both of you should be giving 100 all the time. But whenever you want to have breaks and go hang out with your friends, you can do whatever. As long as you have an open relationship and you're communicating with each other on these agreements and disagreements and compromising, then I don't really see any problems. People butcher I love you by saying it too soon. I'm not entirely sure because I feel if you know when it's right to say I love you, then go ahead and say it. For me and my boyfriend, we were friends probably for since August until March, which is quite a long time, before we ever started dating. And I'm that person that'll always say I love you to my friends, no matter what. So I didn't really say it with him just because he is a guy friend. But within that first week of dating, I want to say first 2 weeks of dating, I probably told him I loved him. Just because I felt it was right. Plus we were such close best friends that I already knew him so well that saying I love you didn't feel wrong. I don't know if it came from a friendship standpoint, oh, he's a guy friend, so now I can officially say, oh, I love you. Or if it was, he's my boyfriend, this is official. I low-key don't know, but that doesn't mean I love him any less because to me it was right. And even when I say I love you to my best friends, I'm not just saying it just to say it. Of course, I love them and show them that I care and that I'm affectionate towards them. Although they will be in different ways, if that makes sense. And then texting is better than Snap in a relationship. I totally agree. I love Snapchat, but I just like texting better, or even FaceTime. That's really nice too. Some things that I don't like that everybody else likes: coffee, Game of Thrones, avocado, sour cream, The Office, peanut butter, and seafood. Okay, so I totally love this one just because it's totally random and I love stuff like that. So to get started, coffee. I used to hate coffee and now I really enjoy it. I'm not drinking it as much now that we're home just because I don't like have stuff to really do. Like, I'm doing homework all day, but I don't feel like obligated to use coffee to like keep me motivated and keep like running forward, just because I'm not like really doing much. I kind of just hunker down and do it. And tea is also really healthy for you, so that's one of my go-tos. But yes, I like coffee, so that's my opinion. 2, Game of Thrones. So I've never actually seen Game of Thrones, so I don't have an opinion on it. However, I know that my dad has watched it and one of my littles has watched it and she really likes it. So I don't know, I guess I'll have to watch it to find out. Avocado. I'm starting to like it, but I only really like guacamole, and it has to be like fresh, like fresh. That's like how I've enjoyed it the most. So yeah, I don't really know. It's in the air. Sour cream. I guess I really only like sour cream with stuff, like mixed with stuff. I usually mix my sour cream with hot sauce or taco sauce. I don't really eat it with anything else. So yes, I like it. The Office. Okay, so I've heard so many things about The Office. You have to like skip the whole first season and watch from the second season and it's a lot better. And I watched the pilot and I just don't like it. I'm actually not a big fan of Steve Carell. I know that sounds terrible. I've just seen a lot of his movies and they're not my favorite. So I don't like The Office, so I have to agree with this one. Peanut butter. Oh my gosh. ILOVE peanut butter. It is so good. Like, if I was a dog and peanut butter was my kryptonite, like, I'd be dead. All dogs love peanut butter, so I would be in heaven. So I love it. Seafood. I'm not super experienced with seafood. I eat shrimp and I've had like fish and chips, and I've never had crab legs, so that's like really sad. I've had lobster though. I actually went to Maine a couple summers ago and had lobsters from this like lobster shack. I think it's called like Red's Lobster Shack. I don't know if it's a shack. But my grandma on my mom's side, we just call her Mimi. She like loved that place and swore by it. So we went there to like honor her and celebrate her life. And it was really good. I really liked it. So I want to say yes on seafood, but I've never like, it's not something I eat like usually. I would love to. It's just really expensive. I still don't think coronavirus is real. So I only put this one in here because I thought it was funny. Coronavirus is definitely a thing. When this all first started to happen, I was definitely like, this is dumb, this is fake, it's not real, blah, 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 blah. I feel like the source may not be real and may not be true to what people are telling us, but like, who knows? But it's definitely affecting people and it like really sucks. So it is happening. I wish it wasn't real because I miss all my friends. But yeah. Unpopular opinions. I'll play. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't like meatloaf. I don't like Mexican food, but I make a decent taco. I think spicy food takes the star of the show of the meal away and masks it. I don't get it. I don't like milk. Okay, so my main gist for this one is the whole meatloaf thing, because I love Mexican food and I do like milk. Even though technically it's like humans aren't supposed to have like cow milk or something. Like, I think that's why a lot of people are like lactose intolerant. So, interesting fact. But meatloaf, because I know so many people who don't like meatloaf or think it's weird or whatever. So I actually only like meatloaf from my Mimi's recipe. It's super good. She puts ketchup on the top. It's so tasty. Anybody else's meatloaf is weird. I have to agree. It's weird. So if it's homemade meatloaf, yes. If it's not, no. I'm looking for everyone's best unpopular opinions. Mine is showers before bed are better than morning showers. Okay, so all my life I've literally been taking showers at night, and like I'm so used to it now that taking showers at any other time of day is like weird unless I want to like wake up. And I've actually fallen in love with morning showers. I love waking up and just feeling like rejuvenated and like I have fresh skin. So I really do enjoy morning showers. The only part that sucks is that your hair is all wet, and if you don't want to blow dry your hair because it's kind of bad for it, then that kind of like puts a damper on things. I would have to say no on this one. Popular opinions. I hate crumpets. Okay, so I've never even had a crumpet before, but I literally just put this on here because I thought it was funny, and like the fact that it exists just makes me smile. But I do like danishes and like sweets, like I love sweets. So I think I would probably like crumpets, but I would like to try one. Chunky peanut butter, greater than. No. Just no. I don't like chunky things like in my food. I just think that's really weird. Even with like smoothies, like having the seeds in the smoothies is really gross. I love homemade lemonade, but I hate having the seeds. Like if they come up the straw, I immediately don't like it anymore. So I really don't like chunky peanut butter. If you do, that's great. Like you do you. But if I really had to like take a poll and vote, like it would definitely be smooth peanut butter. Literally in one of my vlogs last week, I said that you could do this little trick for a snack, which is peanut butter and chocolate chips. And if you wanted to have chunky peanut butter and include those peanuts in it, it would probably be really good. I just personally could not do it. I don't like it. It is gross. But yeah, that's just me. And it's weird because like I like peanuts. I just don't like those two together, even though it's like the exact same thing. Like it's made from peanuts, but I can't do it. How I Met Your Mother is better than Friends by a long shot. Okay, so I watched Friends all of high school, and it was so good. Like I plowed through it my senior year. I loved it. But I've never watched How I Met Your Mother, and I really want to. So my parents like watched it when I was like growing up, and I just didn't care, and you shouldn't be watching that as a child. But I really am intrigued to start watching it. However, it's not on Netflix, and I think it's on Hulu, so I low-key might use my grandpa's account. But should I start it? I don't know. I'm really excited to see if I like it. However, I think it's hard to determine if I'll like it because I'm watching How I Met Your Mother as an adult compared to when I watched Friends as a high schooler. So tastes change, and like the amount of context that went over my head in high school was probably like 1,000. So it's kind of crazy to compare the two, but I'm kind of excited to compare the two, so I guess I'll find out. And lastly, I totally forgot to screenshot this tweet when I saw it, but it said, quarantine isn't that bad, and I don't miss school, just going out. So I totally disagree with this opinion, just because I really do miss school because all my friends were there. Yeah, I do miss going out with them. Yeah, I miss going to like Starbucks runs or going to TJ Maxx, going shopping, doing stuff together. So this has been like really hard just because, especially I'm out of my like town that I have school at, so I don't really get to see any of my friends. So that's been really hard. So I do miss like going out with friends, but I miss school too, and just having that environment because this e-learning sort of thing has been really hard for me. It's just really challenging, and I feel like I'm stuck inside having to learn all day, and it kind of just like wears on you after a while. So thanks for watching my unpopular opinions video. It was really fun doing this. Okay, so I can't believe that I literally almost forgot to put this in the video, so I had to come back and add it. So my unpopular opinion is that I love mayonnaise. So everybody thinks that mayonnaise sucks, and it is literally the best thing that could ever happen. Like, you people that hate it have no idea. So yeah, that's my unpopular opinion. I thought it was super important, so I had to make sure I came back. But I hope you guys have a great day, and if you want to comment your favorite unpopular opinions, let me know in the comments below.